Good morning, Chancey Cardinals teachers and staff. It is time for the weekly news. It's October 12th through 16th. We have a special guest this morning. It's Miss Mendez. She is our ESL teacher here at Chancey Elementary School, and I'll let her explain a little bit about herself.
Hi guys, it's Miss Mendez. I am the ESL teacher for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And that means that I help students learn English that come from other countries or that know little English. So I am an American citizen, but I was not born within America. I was born in the Caribbean in an island that belongs to United States, and it's called Puerto Rico. And my two favorite things or places in Puerto Rico are the beach, which I love. It's crystal blue and super sandy, like white sand beaches, and El Yunque. And El Yunque is the national rainforest and the only rainforest in the United States. My favorite food or my favorite traditional foods, which I'm going to eat in Thanksgiving, are pernil and pasteles. And pernil is basically like pulled pork, but so good. And pasteles are just like a mix of a lot of good things in a dish. It's complicated, so I'm not gonna go there. So I love to draw and paint, and one really amazing fact about me is that my family members are all different skin colors. So my dad is really white, almost pink, and my mom she is what we call trigueño, which is like darker skin but beautiful because she had curly hair. And then in the pictures you can see my grandmother. So the one on the left, that's my mother's mom, and the one on the right is my dad's mother. So there you can see what amazing mixes made this beautiful teacher.
Oh, Miss Mendez, thank you for sharing a lot of things that I don't think most of us knew, not only about Puerto Rico, but Puerto Rican women or Puerto Ricans, just in the different complexions of their skin. That's fascinating. So I appreciate that. And I love what are your favorite foods? Will you say those again?
Pasteles and pernil.
Okay, I want to learn to speak Spanish, and so I can't help but want to emulate everything you're saying. Thanks for sharing all of that.
Thank you. Yes, that was so interesting. All right, Chancey Cardinals, I'm here, and just want to give you another reminder of our virtual expectations. Again, make sure you keep showing up every day the Chancey Cardinal way, and make sure that you're being safe and respectful and responsible. Boys and girls, I want to focus a little bit this week on making sure you take care of your materials. I've had a lot of families have to switch out their Chromebooks because they aren't taking care of them. Maybe the screen is cracking or breaking because you're slamming it down, or the keys are starting to stick because maybe you've spilled some food on it or you've been eating while you've been working. I just want you to remember, boys and girls, it's very important to take care of your materials, especially the Chromebooks that you've borrowed from Chancey, and make sure you just keep everything safe and in a nice space, a clean space, so that we can use those Chromebooks when we come back to school in person. So take good care of your Chromebooks.
Thanks, Ms. Burton. That's a very good point. Those Chromebooks will be coming back to us when we are in-person school, and so we want to make sure that you bring those back to school working effectively.
Yes. The weekly weather report for this week, Monday, looks like there's going to be a little bit of rain. So be on the lookout for that. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday looks like it's going to be nice and sunny. And then Friday, our temperatures drop a little bit down to 64 degrees, cloudy, but again, a perfect day to get outside and get some fresh air.
Ms. Burton, can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Go back to that weather slide, because I watched Good Morning America this morning and it was a little bit different forecast. Would you give us some background about where you get the weather from, just in case people disagree with your forecast?
Well, boys and girls and staff, I tend to get my weather from my cell phone. I know most of you are used to that. You're used to clicking on that little weather app and kind of seeing what the weather is going to be. But you know what happens? A lot of times the weather fluctuates so much. That means it changes so much from day to day. So today it's Friday and we're recording this and I'm getting the weather and it's showing that it's going to, these are going to be the temperatures and weather for next week. But guess what? It's probably going to change.
And you know what? When meteorologists, those are scientists that predict the weather or
Yep.
or forecast the weather, when they make that prediction, they're just doing that. They're kind of guessing is what it's called, but it's a scientific guess. And so every once in a while, it could be 80 degrees on Wednesday, even though they're telling us it's 69. So you have got to get the up-to-date weather on your own, and so you can use a cell phone as well. Thanks, Miss Burton. I just wanted to let them know that you actually check that out, and it may change a little bit.
That's right. Thanks for that. And then lastly, from me, boys and girls, I want to come to you with a did you know? Did you know that the average person falls asleep in only 7 minutes? Think about that.
No.
That means that we lay down and we put our head on the pillow. Most of us are falling asleep within 7 minutes.
I wonder how many boys and girls take 7 minutes to fall asleep, or how many it takes longer.
Oh,
so you're having to count sheep, or you're having to, dream or think about your day. I'm just curious because they don't think 7 minutes is a long time, but maybe it is.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Think about that when you all lay down to go to bed tonight. How long is it going to take you to fall asleep?
Don't time yourself, because then you'll never go to sleep.
That's
true.
All right, Ms. Mendez, take it away with our fact for the week.
All right. As you may know, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and I am here to bring you a few fun facts about it. So one thing is that how can I say this? The truth is that Hispanic Latino culture cannot be summed into one. There are over 30 countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. So there are different cultures, many cultures. They might be similar, but they're still very, very different. And another fun fact is two words that we hear a lot, Latinos and Hispanic. What do they mean? Well, Latinos refer to all the people that live in Latin America and the Caribbean. So that's like right below United States. Now, Hispanic means people who speak Spanish. Now, not everyone that live in Latin America speaks Spanish. For example, if you come from Brazil, which is in Latin America, they speak Portuguese. So they are considered Latinos, but they are not considered Hispanic. Now, Spain, that's in the other side of the world, is considered a Hispanic country because they speak Spanish, but because they are not right below the United States in Latin America, they are not considered Latino. So I just thought that was like a really fun fact that kids and everyone should know, because everyone gets kind of like mushed into one.
Yeah, we use them interchangeably.
We do. That's important. Thank you for sharing that, and I think that's important, especially at Chancey, because we have a lot of families that are from different Latin American or Hispanic countries. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
And I want to make sure that I'm not disrespecting anyone's culture or anyone's just where they're from and kind of how they want to be represented. So thank you for teaching that to us, and please know that we are doing our very best to embrace all cultures here at Chancey Elementary School, but making sure that we embrace them but respect them as well. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Old lady, I'm going to make a mistake or two. Sorry.
All right, it's shout out time. Woo woo!
Shout out time. Yay. And for participation, thank you, Miss Beatty's class, for having 100% participation in morning meeting for not one, but 2 days in a row. Shout out Miss Beatty's class. Congratulations for logging on and recognizing that doing so is very important to your education. Thank you.
Yes.
Another shout out to all the PTA members. Those are just teachers and staff that have joined PTA. And so not only does it help Chancey Cardinals grow and have more things as a school, but it helps us build a stronger community in knowing that we are all coming together for the purpose of making our Chancey students more successful. So thank you for Chancey students and staff or teachers that are participating in PTA membership drives. Thank you. Joke of the week. Oh, these are so funny, Miss Burton. I've got to take a deep breath on this. All right. This was submitted by our very own Miss Nip. And if you know Miss Nip, you know how just funny she is, and she's really full of jokes. And so I appreciate this. Thank you, Miss Nip. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. What are Scarecrow's favorite food?
Ooh, I don't know. That's timely. It's fall time scarecrows. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Mendez, you don't know?
Well, I'm only thinking about pumpkins because
Yeah.
right?
Oh, maybe Burton, let us have it. Tell us. I can't wait anymore.
The answer is strawberries. Strawberries, because scarecrows are made of strawberries.
Every joke I've heard so far. Hilarious.
So funny.
Absolutely.
Great.
Thank you, Ms. Nip, for submitting that joke. And boys and girls, I'm sure if you have a joke or any other teachers have a joke, make sure that you submit them to Miss Burton.
Yes.
Thank you. All righty, Chancey Cardinals teachers and staff, remember this is fall and it is our pumpkin season, and we're going to continue to do whatever it takes to overcome our barriers and achieve academic success. So we thank you for tuning in once a week. Thank you.
Bye, Cardinals. Have a great week.
Bye, Chancey Cardinals. Give me a second. All righty.